First, I'd like to start the open workshop. It is 6:18. I'll take a roll call. Trustee Burke is absent this evening. Trustee Cassius is here. Trustee Egan is absent this evening. Trustee Tedeschi Rodriguez is running late. She will be here. Trustee Gonzalez is here. Trustee Stefan is not here tonight. Trustee Wilbach is here. Vice President Munoz is here. And President Bellato is here. We have a quorum. Our approval of minutes, acceptance of communications. I need a move in a second. A second. All the resolutions were sent home, yes, except for
in the packet.
In your package, resolution A1. We would like to recognize one of our teachers.
With honor.
And I'll try and sum up the resolution. The Bayonne Board of Education applauds Bayonne High School science teacher Patricia Hausmer. She was selected as the Norwegian Cruise Line's Giving Joy Award Grand Prize winner. Norwegian Cruise celebrated 100 educators from all over the country in Galveston, Texas. It was the first ever voyage of the Norwegian Prima. Ms. Hausmer was another group of teachers that participated, and she came up as the #1 winner. And we'd like to congratulate her. And I know you have a little summation for us.
Talk about the money board for the school.
Well,
That's secondary?
That's secondary, that's good.
Sure. Where do you want me to stand?
wherever you like. I'll get out of your way.
Well, I began teaching in 1985. My first cruise was in 1986, and I was hooked. In 2019, I was nominated for the NCL Giving Joy, but I did not win, but I did make it into the top 50 out of 3,000 teachers. In 2022, I was just blown away by how amazing this experience has been. Norwegian Cruise Line truly gives joy to every single person that walks on their ship or walks into their office as an employer or as a passenger. Being announced the grand prize winner out of over 4,000 teachers, I was shocked and was humbled. Watching those votes go up hourly after the superintendent put an email out was overwhelming and again humbling. In total, I had 6,117 votes from our community, my friends, and my family. More than anyone in the whole entire North America. Winning this International Teacher Award has been very exciting. Aside from my daughter, cruising and teaching are the two most important things in my life. If you know me, you know that's true. How could I not be excited about winning a contest given by a cruise line that I adore the most because I do the things that I love the most every single day, and that would be teaching. There is a connection between travel and education. Children need to experience the world outside of their classroom and hands-on real-life experiences. I do that for my students by showing them the PowerPoints of all my pictures from my Norwegian Cruise Line cruises and how it relates to the subject I teach, which is biology. It's a way for them to reach for something that they might not have known about. I have made some cruisers out of my students. Every single dedicated teacher deserves joy as we work so hard to educate the futures of our societies. I'm a teacher of wonderful, successful children who have grown up to be wonderful, successful, amazing adults. I'm proud of all of them. I'd like to thank NCL for loving teachers enough to grant us this opportunity. Thank you again for recognizing how hard we work when it seems that no other large company does anything like this. Thanks to my mom for sacrificing her life to allow me to see my personal dream of being a teacher come true. As you do know, because you were one of my teachers when I was in grammar school, and I did say I wanted to be a teacher. And thank you to my daughter for putting up with my long hours between day school, Bayonne adults, high school, home instruction, and loving me always. Thank you, Mr. Neese, to the Board of Education and to the Board of Education members for supporting me after I was nominated. And I really cannot wait to help put this $25,000
Bravo.
Can I go on the next cruise with you?
Yes, Easter. We're going. Yeah, Easter. Easter. I know the officers. I walked onto the Prima and I've been on so many of the cruises. I know like the people and they were like, hey
Folks,
Patty.
why don't you get up there
They
and
all know you. They want to know who I am.
in front of the door there by the,
I should have
well, between the both of them. Oh, we go more. Good. Yeah, you want to? Enjoy your.
The chair, it's like in the way.
I'm gonna ask just to go a little
The
bit.
chair, yeah, can we move that chair? Oh, honey, it's crooked.
Good. Just gotta go there by time.
No, I'm there.
There we go. All right. Say money.
Money.
All right.
Thank you.
I got home.
Yeah.
I know.
Sorry.
Here, here's your sign.
Trustees, that includes any new business for the open workshop. So we will adjourn the open workshop. We will reconvene in this room for the public meeting at 7.
We must ask, hold on, Chris wants to ask something.
1 second, go ahead, Chris.
So, I would like to make a proposal, President Bellato, Superintendent Lees, and administrators, that, we do have a policy on the books that says that if anyone reports an out-of-district student, and it's led to them finding out that they are living out of district, that they get $250 as a token payment for doing that. I would like to propose to the Board of Education that we up that fee from $250 to a price that maybe, Superintendent Lees and, Mr. Castle can come up with, that would increase, I guess, reporting out of district students. I think, we believe that there are some that do exist in the Board of Ed, and I think that we should try to, make that payment, to encourage removing students actually shouldn't be here on the rolls.
But the payment has always been there.
Yeah, it's $250. I'm proposing to increase it because I don't think the $250 is sufficient. I don't think that.
So as you know, with our policies, we have to introduce the policy
Okay.
into the record at an open workshop and then vote on it 30 days later. So why don't Mr. Castles and the superintendent and I work on a draft resolution of that policy? We'll get it to the board for December's open workshop. And if all willing, you can vote on it in January.
Yeah, I have a question though. How many payments have we paid out of 250? Okay.
So that's my belief. My belief because it's so low that it's not encouraging people.
250, Chris, is 250. I mean,
I agree, but when you look at it,
250, I'll go sit right at the library.
Right.
Right, take
well,
pictures.
the way I look at it is this: if you up to the 750, right? Let's
750.
just say you did 500, 750. I'm just giving you an example, right? You're saving $14,000 in the next fiscal year, educating students that shouldn't be here because they're out of district. So you're actually spending money to make money, not to make money, but to spend less. And that is money that we could put into infrastructure.
750 is a whole lot of money that we can utilize on time.
So he's just using
Right,
that
but
as an example.
I'm using an example though. If you're paying
Instead of 1,000.
but if you're paying $750, Trustee Katias, you're not paying $14,000 next year. Because the students off the rolls that should have been here in the first place. And that's $14,000 we can put towards infrastructure and renovations and contracts and books and all the things we need.
Gary, you'll take it up,
Okay.
and then we'll vote on it for January.
Good.
Perfect. Thank you.
Anything else? So we'll adjourn at 6:28, and the records show that trustee Gillespie Rodriguez is late. Cool. Folks, we'll convene to attention. Can we please stand for a pledge to the flag? I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Well, we make a note of that. I think somebody stole our flag. It might be in the play also, so. For the record, this is a public meeting of the Bayonne Board of Education. It is 7:03. The 29th day of November, and we're in the Anna J. Herbert Meeting Room. The presiding officer is Maria Bellato, our president of the Board of Education. Those in attendance include Mr. John J. Neese, our superintendent of schools, Mr. Kenneth Topaz, our assistant superintendent for personnel, Ms. Jennifer Vecchiarelli, our assistant superintendent for special services, Dr. Gary Maida, board secretary, Mr. Jamie McCassell, our school business administrator, Mr. Thomas DeGree Jr., our assistant school business administrator, Dr. Dennis Degnan, our assistant superintendent for curriculum, Dr. Lucia Ragland Brown, our chief academic officer, and Mr. Mark Wenzel is with us tonight. He's our board counsel. The meeting is open to the public. I will take a roll call. Trustee Berg is absent. Trustee Casar.
Here.
Trustee Egan is absent. Trustee Gillespie Rodriguez.
Here.
Trustee Gonzalez. Here. Trustee Stefan is absent. Trustee Wilbeck.
Here.
Vice President Munoz.
Here.
President Ball.
For the record, adequate written advance notice of at least 48 hours giving the time, date, and location of this meeting was provided as follows. Notice was promptly posted at City Hall at 630 Avenue C on the bulletin board reserved for such announcements of the Board of Education. The board secretary sent such notice to the Jersey Journal and the Bayonne Community News. Notice was filed with the municipal clerk of the city of Bayonne this evening.
First up is our approval of the minutes, our acceptance of communications. Do I have a motion?
I'll move.
Motion from President Bellato and a second.
I'll second.
From Vice President Munoz. On that motion in second, Trustee Burke is absent. Trustee Casas.
Yes.
Trustee Egan is absent. Trustee Gillespie Rodriguez.
Yes.
Trustee Gonzalez.
Yes.
Trustee Stefan is absent. Trustee Wilbeck.
Yes.
Vice President Munoz.
Yes.
President Bellato.
Yes.
Next up is curriculum resolutions A1 to A27.
I don't know if you'd like to say a word on A1.
Sure.
A1 is acknowledging our teacher, Ms. Patty Bolismer, who won the Norwegian Cruise Line Giving Joy in May, during Teacher Appreciation Week, May 2nd to May 6th. We are so proud of her. She came in first place, receiving the top winner, receiving $25,000 as a donation to our school. So I'd like to give her a round of applause again.
Okay, so our curriculum agenda, resolution A1 to A27. Do I have a motion?
I'll move.
Motion by Trustee Wilbeck, second.
I'll second.
And a second by Trustee Gillespie Rodriguez. On that motion in second, Trustee Burke is absent. Trustee Casar.
Yes.
Trustee Egan is absent. Trustee Gillespie Rodriguez.
Just on a note, to President Barber's point, congratulations, that you're one of my teachers. It doesn't surprise me at all, so just want to give you that hand. And of course, yes.
Trustee Gonzalez.
Yes.
Trustee Stefan is absent. Trustee Wilbeck.
Yes.
Vice President Munoz.
You spoke.
And President Bellato.
Yes.
Next up
I
is
told
our
you to.
Finance, Building and Grounds, Resolution B1 to B22. Do I have a motion?
I have a question. The community education, correct? Who controls that? You do, Ken? Everything.
And do I have a motion?
I'll move.
Motion by trustee Wilbeck and a second. I'm sorry, the other way around.
Yes.
Motion by trustee Gonzalez. Now a second
Second by Mr. Walden.
by, I'm
No,
sorry,
it's by me, I was looking at
it
it.
was Vice President Munoz.
Yes, yeah. I second.
We got it. A
Okay.
motion by trustee Gonzalez, second by Vice President Munoz. On that motion and second, trustee Burke is absent, trustee Cassius,
Yes.
trustee Egan is absent, trustee Gadesky Rodriguez,
Yes.
trustee Gonzalez,
No.
trustee Stefani
Absent.
is absent, trustee Wilbeck,
Yes.
Vice President Munoz,
Yes.
President Bellato.
Yes.
Our last packet is our personnel resolution C1 up until including C27. Do I have a motion?
I'll make that move.
Motion by trustee Cassius and a
I'll
second
second.
by President Bellato. On that motion and second, trustee Burke is absent, trustee Cassius,
Yes.
trustee Egan is absent, trustee Gadesky Rodriguez,
Yes.
trustee Gonzalez.
Yes.
Trustee Stefan is absent, trustee Wilbeck.
Yes.
Vice President Munoz,
Yes.
President Bellato.
Yes.
President, that is all I have for this evening, and we have no questions from the audience. Oh, wait, two?
Unrelated to what you're discussing, but I was asked to come today with my family for constant bullying that's going on at the Bayonne High School.
I'm not aware of the hearing that we have this evening, so maybe we could address that after the meeting. Okay, would you please stay after the meeting? Once again, I have no questions.
Anyone else, anyone have any questions?
Comment?
Okay,
Motion
move.
Happy Thanksgiving.
and a second?
I'll second.
Okay, I have a motion and a second on adjournment. Trustee Burke is absent, trustee Science,
Yes.
trustee Egan is absent, trustee Gadesky Rodriguez,
Yes.
trustee Gonzalez,
Yes.
trustee Stefan is absent, trustee Wilbeck.
Yes.
Vice President Munoz.
Yes.
President Bellato.
Yes.
It is 7:10, the board will not be adjourned.
Now that the board has adjourned, I'd just like to make a moment, because this does have not board business. I'd like to congratulate all the people who ran for school board. They all did a wonderful job, and to the winners, let's give them a round of applause. They will be